but they've made it very difficult to live in Skana, which is peace. You can't live in Skana up there. They're constantly committing genocide, whether it's assault, harassment, thievery. There's so much that's going on. There's so many violations that are occurring that I actually wanted to come to even see if I could get sanctuary for my daughter here so that she can come here and be safe, because it's constant threat. And it's scary, it really is. You don't know what they're going to do. And this all goes from the head chiefs, elected chiefs, not our hereditary, elected chiefs, all the way to the peacekeepers. They call them the Akwesasne Mohawk Police, all the way to the St. Regis Mohawk Tribal Police, to the just everybody. It's completely corrupt. It is just so corrupt. And one of the things that there's actually a bunch of us working to do is really try to bring that to light and get justice for our people. So this is.
So they're not even going by the line, the lineage no more.
No,
they put
not.
Anybody in there.
No, yes, that's what they're doing, exactly. Yeah. So that's where we stand as the original traditional government. Our government that was put in place long before this government was ever founded. They plagiarized ours. They took our government and they just did plagiarism. And they just took our laws, they took our ways. And then they turned them around and they forced their version on us. Which is committing genocide. So this is like a fight, that's been ongoing, and it's just going to get bigger because now, like for myself, I was honored enough by this woman here to be made representative for the United Tribal Nations for the Mohawk people in the UN. This is actually my senior rep. Her and another judge, federal judge, retired, worked very hard and diligently to reinstate all 749 of our nations and find the violation that occurred by the United States back in the 1920s. They actually violated us when they kicked us out of the UN. So when they found that, they were able to actually bring it to the attention of the UN and say, hey, you can't do this based on, the UN policy that actually protects the indigenous people. So they actually implemented the United Tribal Nations Peacekeepers program. And it's been an eye-opener, it's forcing me to really go look and see things that I just normally probably wouldn't have seen, and then being able to relate that into the violations that are occurring against my daughter, my family, our lineage, whether it's here, in Syracuse or it's up there in Akwesasne, it's really seeing the damages that are being done. So then we have people like, my senior rep here, Shelley, that have been, because, to make that difference.
They came with you?
Yeah, we also have Salt here, Delaguiza, and Jeremy. We're all part of a growing solution. The growing solution being the Akwesasne sovereign government, and it is traditionally based by the Guyana Letgoa. So this is something that the Iglesia has been working on for quite some time, and it's finally come to fruit. So we are now able to start getting up and moving, and we're going to start to motivate and work the way we should have been working all along. So.
Family, she's in quiet mode right now, but she's normally a pistol. You've seen her on Bible TV before, and she is ooh.
Yeah, it's taken a lot in right now. Like I said, there's like a lot. There's a lot of suppression going on. There's a lot of, trying to really just kind of calm us down. Any which way they can. And people are starting to wake up to see all of these different pilot projects and programs that they've put in place to really subdue our people. So now we need to go back and we really need to grab hold of them. There's a really huge one that's up there now, which is they just got their task force, and it's the shipwriter. And what it does is it allows the officials to really go both sides. Like they're allowed to go on both sides. And, for some people, they might think, oh, well, good, our borders are protected. No, they're not protected when they're assaulting and they're harassing and they're violating our sovereign rights. You know, we sit differently, you know, and I think a respect needs to be given, you know, and understood. There needs to be a full understanding of who we are, you know, and how sovereign we are. You know, our responsibility is here. You know, we've been here since the beginning of time, you know, and we have a responsibility. We're the stewards of this land. You know, we were told to not pay attention to who we are. We were suppressed. We were made to forget. You know, they wanted to exterminate us. They literally have policies in place to get rid of us. So we're fighting that. You know, and we can only teach our children, you know, to do the same thing. So we're not going to give up. It's just something that's going to continuously be an ongoing fight until we can make change. And being that we have the Akwesasne sovereign government to now build on, you know, that's a pretty good and pretty big change in a really good direction. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, thank you, my sister. It's good to see you.
Thank you. It was nice. It's always a pleasure seeing you. I appreciate it, Baba TV. Love you. Much love and respect. Peace and love.
Running for the top office next November. We want the people to start a new government. 100% consensus. Every issue has to come to the people, and the people have to decide by 100% consensus whether it's good or it's bad. If it's bad, it's only good for some people. It doesn't pass. Everybody has to be in the executive branch of government, not just one. That's European style. One man at the top, one cartel leader at the top, directing his cartel members, citizens, to come over around the world to steal riches for him or her, who's ever at the top at the time. So a new government has to be made up by the people. The people be the executive branch of government. We're all about government, the Iroquois. Even the name means they who put it in the fire to counsel on. Everything has to come to the people. So, no representatives. You gotta do away with their representatives. They can be bought off. But if you're representatives for one day, that's it. One day, next day it's another man. Next day it's another man. Next day another man or woman. And I think nowadays it's modernly we can have government by Zoom link. You can have one issue to all the people, whether they like it or not, what they can add to it, what they can take from it, to have it pass. Right now, the issue is not taken back to the people, for the people to decide. They leave it to the representatives, and that has to go. We had guys that ran all the way, so there wouldn't be no representatives. They ran all the way back to the village with the question. The people decided on the question, their answer. They sent it running back to the big meeting, so that can be introduced into the floor, so we can discuss it. So change the government, but not the three branches of government. That's all Iroquois stuff. But we have to get rid of the representatives, bring it to the people, so the people decide by Zoom, via Zoom, Snapchat. There's all kinds of new modern technologies we can facilitate this.
The woman's job. It's the woman's job because the women are the ones that are the next in creating life. You know, the women actually have the deed in the legal realm of the earth or the land. It's not the men. We don't run a patriarchy.
Patriarchy.
Yeah. know, we go by the mother because the mother is the closest thing to the earth because we have Mother Earth. You know, we live in a maternal world, not a paternal. So what we have to do is what we're doing right now, us, is I've actually been over in Seneca Falls and we're getting all the original 5 nations back, their women back up, and we're getting the chiefs out of there because we don't have chiefs. We have Loyana. Loyana means noble. And the only way a person becomes a Loyana as a man, he has to get put up by the women. The women are the power, not the men. And that's something that we're going to be situating.
Right.
All right, all right. Thank you very much for giving me a little bit of your time, and I hope that we can further our discussion and our unity,
Yeah,
which is more important than anything else. Thank you very much, sir.
we got your email,
Yes, sir.
so we'll be in touch.
Yes, sir. Peace.
All right.